know. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Let's see if my YouTubers can see and hear me yet. Where am I at? Here we go. Howdy, howdy. All right, let's get our TikTok going. TikTok, yay. Awesome, good. And live on TikTok. Set a goal. I gotta set a goal. Wonderful. So glad you can see and hear me. All right. Thank you for Bella and Raisin and Shelby and Heather for joining the YouTube club. With that membership, you guys are going to be able to access the CPT and ICD-10 and HipHicks book prep videos, which I go code by code, updating the codes. Y'all be able to watch those. I was going through all my YouTube videos today, making sure they were under the right headers, and I ended up adding a bunch more in there today, along with some repeat duck classes, which are my advanced classes for my students that just need to pass the certification exam. They've already studied, they've already done all their book prep. I do those once a week, and then after about a month, I put them out onto the membership site so that the YouTube members have something else extra to watch. So I hope that's helpful for you guys. Hey Kim, your first time catching my live. Awesome. It's crazy right now because it's audit season at my real job during the day. I'm really super busy at work, finishing up some real audit stuff. And then also it's baseball season for my baby child. And he is having to be picked up at 5:45, right before I have a class. But I don't stop work till 5, and then I only have just a few minutes to prep questions and get everything going for the class for tonight before I have to leave and go get him and stuff. So I'm a little disorganized than normal. Lester, my kitty cat, is fighting other kitty cats through the door. So I'm gonna go put some towels down. Stop, Mr. Lester. Let me have my little time of teaching, and then I'll make sure I feed you. But hopefully this class will be super helpful. Hey A1C, hey Therese, hey Kim, hey Maggie, love muffin, good to see you. Hey Barbara, hey Angel, hey Kim McRoy, good time to see you too in here. We may have some money left over too from some for some YouTube memberships to give away free whenever Twinkle gets off work. So if you are on my live, be sure and join the YouTube chat feature, because if you are not already a star beside your name, like Kim isn't, I think she's about one of the only ones, and Marcy, y'all could win tonight a free month's worth of membership. So TJ also. So be sure and stay active in the chat, and whenever she gets off work, hey, Kenya, you too, you're not a member yet, but hopefully you can win a membership. So I'm just checking out chat. Let's see if there's anything in here about them. Hey Deep, hey DD. Hey, Brandy. Good to see you guys. Looks like somebody's just finished up their chapter. They're going to take their exam in March. I have a question about CEUs. I have to get 30 by October, and I have no clue where. All right, that one I can answer. Sharon. All right, so pay attention. Let me get my screeny up. Let me see. Where's my web browser today? I don't have one up, so let me go find a web browser real quick for you. This one will be a good one. This is called AAPC. Chrome. I'm getting you up a screen. Hold on just a second. This one right here. All right, so if you are on the AAPC website, sorry TikTok, y'all don't have the best view here because I have a huge computer screen. Let me switch screens. Let me switch it over here to my little lappy top. Maybe this will be easier for you guys to see. But you're going to start right up here at My AAPC. Once you're logged on, be sure and click on the tab that says Training and Events. Ooh.
DD donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you, DD, for donating on the Super Chat. That's really awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, I can hit more buttons. Thank you. Go to Training and Events right here, and then go to CEU search right here. As soon as my internet does it. I can't remember if I hit the button or not, so I'm like waiting. Okay, good. We're going to scoochie on down to low cost AAPC CEUs down here at the bottom. We're going to get several little options up. Be sure and go to the members only webinars, which are pretty cool. They have 4 a year, and boy, sometimes they make you wait on them. But if you click here, we've got 4 of them listed. If you click on the video, what you do is just hit stop. And then if you scroll all the way to the very, very bottom, right there, you see that number? You capture that number and enter it in with today's date in your CEU. So like this one is AAPC 07012022-341B. There's 4 videos there that will get you all 4, that'll get you 4 CEUs. And of course, if you go back to my AAPC tracker, isn't it our tracker that we use for our CEUs? Yeah. You'll go right here, you'll add a CEU right here. And you can enter in that AAPC number, and I bet I've already got it. It's a B, it ends in a B. 7023141B. This is it right here. I've already entered it in. You just do today's date, and then you don't have to choose a PDF upload if you don't want to, because it's AAPC did it, and then just hit save. The other place you can go to here is CEU search after you do that. And then you go down to low cost. So I got you 4 right here under webinars. You can go here to the monthly magazines. Click on that. You'll open up your 2022 year, and you can go back until March. You can click on these tests. You'll have to take them. You get unlimited tries, So you get the first 3 tries. Even if you don't know the answer, you can just pick A for an answer and then hit try, grade it. Thank you for the subscription to the YouTube channel. You can try to answer these 20 questions. They give you 20 a month. This is the answers for March's, by the way, if you capture that really quick, or pause the screen in the replay after tonight. But seriously, they give you unlimited chances, so you won't have any trouble. Answer these questions. When you do get them answered, you automatically get a certificate, and it automatically gets added to your CEUs. You don't have to enter in the number, so you can go back for the last 12 months for these. The good thing about this is that it automatically puts the numbers in for you. The bad thing is we can only go back for the last 12 months. We used to be able to go back further, but now you can only look at the last 12 months. If anybody here who has not passed their CPC exam at all ever, do not go in here and start doing all these tests, because you're going to need these 12 CEUs. Now you can go in there. Just make sure you get at least 3 questions wrong. That way, if you want to go in here and look at what the 20 questions are per month, because they're extra study questions, and if you're already paying for a membership, you could do these, but leave the first 3 answers unanswered and wrong, and then you can try to answer these, and then that way you get the rationale, and you can look and play with these and use these for extra questions for your practice. But remember to at least keep 3 answers wrong. That way you don't get credit for this and you don't waste your CEU. Every month, if you have not passed your CPC exam, I would recommend going in here and doing the last 2022 one available. So like March, at the end of March. So you can do, and then that way when they get rid of this March one, it's because they're going to give us a new April one. So right around April 15th is when they're going to delete the March 22 one, and we'll never be able to see those question exams anymore, those questions. So be sure, and everybody, no matter whether you need a CEU or not, go on and do this one in April and do it by April 15th. That way you get access to all 20 questions and you get to have it graded. Because you're going to lose it anyway, even if you don't have your CPC yet. So you might as well, if that makes any sense. So there is 20 for you right there that you can do. The other option is to go to your My AAPC. Be sure and join in on all your local monthly webinars that they do remotely for you guys. Where is it? It is under, where is it? It's under, somewhere under my chapter. There is going to be, I always have a hard time finding it because it's not very easy to find. These events from your local chapter, they're going to give you free, usually every month or once every other month, a free CEU or CEU and a half that you can do. Like we have one coming up on March 4th in our Discord group, but you can register for other chapters CEU events if you want to. I just attended like a North Carolina one or a South Carolina one. Their presenter did not show up, and we ended up doing a different type of class. All of a sudden, but it was only like a 15-minute one, and then we still got our CEU, so that was interesting. So right here is my event that I've already copied, and I put that link in my Discord group. If you haven't joined my Discord group, be sure and do that. I have a room that only my TikTokers will be able to see, but right here under CEUs in my Discord group, you see I've posted this one already on February 25th, my Las Vegas chapter meeting. You can register for that, and that'll automatically give you 2 CEUs. If you attend and you stay at least 45 minutes, they'll send you a free CEU. So this was the one that I did for the South Dakota one the other day on 2/21. I did that one, so that was cool. And other people are posting theirs in here too. So we have a CEU room in our Discord group. If you need to know how to sign up or register or find my Discord group, that can be found on my YouTube channel. Let me switch this view for you guys on YouTube right here. I think. Wrong one. That's my chat. Grab this. And properties. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this, and I can go here and I can go back here and do it at least. Okay. And then let me get out of that and switch this back to, no, that one. And we're going to go to that one. There we go. Right there on my YouTube page, right up here in the top corner is the little remote control for the Discord. If you just click on that little link right there, that one right there, it will throw you into our Discord server. So super cool. It's free. It's not going to track you. I'm not going to sell you anything here. It's just full of lots of rooms for you guys. I have all the books separated out where E&M has its own resources, CPT has its own resources, ICD-10 has its own resources. So hopefully that is helpful for you guys. So now you know how to get all 4 of the video numbers really fast and easy. You know how to get to all of the CEUs that are free here on their website. And then now you know how to get to the chapter ones too. You'll only see your own chapter meetings probably here, but if you want access to all of everybody else's, I'm sure there's Facebook groups that will have free CEUs too. Just be careful of scams. And then, of course, my Discord, which will not have any scams in it at all, because I make sure of that. But anyway, these are super helpful. Okay, let me bring up some work that I had that I wanted y'all to do today. Yeah, that one. Hey guys, hey mama girl. How's everybody doing? If I missed your chat, repeat it. If there's anybody in here that figured out that they just passed, or something that I needed to answer that nobody else can answer, just re-chat it. Oh, of course, writing is allowed in your books. Of course, it's encouraged. Unless you're outside of the United States, if you're taking your CPC exam in Dubai, Indonesia, Australia, somewhere overseas, you cannot have a book written with anything in it. They've had some trouble with cheating. But anywhere in the United States, whether you're testing at home or in person, no one's going to care what you have written in your book as long as you're not writing over the top of the writing in the book. Any available white space you can write on. Don't make new spaces by adding pieces of paper, stapling stuff inside, or using sticky notes inside. Just write on the book pages. absolutely don't care what you have written in there. You're getting ready to take your CCA. Awesome. Thank you, Lisa, for the follow. Thank you guys for the 10 little remote controls on TikTok. Thank you for the 23 subscribers on TikTok too. You guys are awesome. We're going to have another deposit of $50 from you guys in March 15th. Thank you, Tay Tay. Thank you, Lady Love, for the roses. You wish you could take your CCA at home. I know you do. Switch over to AAPC. Get your COC after your CCA. That'll cover your hospital and your office practices. You'll have both, and the COC does not come with an apprenticeship, so you can immediately start coding with full access. Can I attend a local chapter meeting if I have not taken the exam? Of course, if you just want to learn whatever they have in that meeting and you want to observe and see what the industry standards are or what's going on, absolutely. You just probably won't, you just won't type in chat what your membership ID number is so you can get the CEU. And that's fine. You can absolutely observe and watch. Thank you for the 5 game pads. The proctor will ask you to flip the pages through your book and scan through your, yeah, but they don't. They've got 30 people in there, 3 books. They're not micromanaging what's written in them. Promise. Just don't have any staples, extra pieces of paper in there, and no sticky notes. I will take them out before I test. There is quite a bit of space in these books. Lord, you should see my notes. Quite a bit of space. She said there's not enough space to write on. Let's see. Where am I at here? This is a PDF. That's a PDF. Do I have any of my PDFs up? I was doing other stuff today. I don't think I have anything up with my notes in it right now, but there's plenty of notes, plenty of notes. All right. Go into the symbol page, go into symbol page. Who said, hey, Jen? Hey, Closet, good to see you. Yep. The advertisement pages in the very front of the book are great places. I put all my rules and regulatory ones right there. Those are fantastic places for sure. I love it. So let's do a matching game real quick for this one. Which one of these, A, B, C, D, E, or F, is a symbol? Which one is a symbol that could be in one of the books? Yep, your medical terminology. What is an OIG? All that stuff I write in the very, very front with the advertisements. Yeah. Learning to write super small. Yep. And those ink pens that I like to get, I get the 0.4 millimeter. They are super tiny. Super tiny. Now don't forget, when you go to take your exam, especially in person, go get the fattest pencil you can find. I mean fat pencil with the fat lead in it so that you can bubble the circles faster. I like the Architect's pencils that are more like drawing pencils. You know, go get you one of those big kindergartner ones, you know, that you have to double fist around, you know. So, but for your notes in your book, get the small tippies, small little bitty pens, but for the exam, get the fat ones. So yes, we got C is our symbol, our Prince symbol here. Which one is a translatable term? Does anybody know what translatable term means anyway? I'm not sure where to find 1 or 2 word definitions in my books. Do I do this for every one of the codes in the CPT book? Google. Google, of course. If there's anything in a CPT code descriptor that you don't understand, don't know what the definition means, just Google it. Make sure you change it to like medical terminology. What does this word mean? Because it can mean something different in the regular English language, but medical terms. Translatable term means something that's like Greek or Latin, part of those kind of prefixes and suffixes that you can translate into something. So do we have a word over here that is translatable because it has some of Greek or maybe Latin words in it? Found me during chapter 11. That's awesome. Comes from, there you go. You got it. Y'all got it going on now. D. D has a lot of Greek and Latin words in it. Glottis. Which one is a simple abbreviation? Which one is a simple abbreviation? Thank you, Mama. That's awesome. And we've done D. Now, out of what's remaining, A, B, E, or F, which one is a simple abbreviation? I love seeing all the different ones. I'm here. I'm just getting a drink. I'm in Arizona. This one is E. E is the simple abbreviation. And we'll see why in a minute it's not A. I did look up how to pronounce this, but of course I figured out, I've forgotten it since then. Epitomen? Epitomen? It doesn't really have the P sound. Eonum? Eonum? Gosh, I know I'm going to be saying it so wrong. I got a couple of people wanting me to go live with them, but yeah, you may have to go over to YouTube, but looks like everything's going okay. Yep. This one means, this is the one that means named after somebody. I always think of the pony word. A pony. I would always want to name my pony Figaro off of Pinocchio because I like the kitty cat who's grumpy. So if I ever had a pony, I would name them Figaro. So I remember this word means I'm going to name my pony. And the only thing here that looks like it's named after somebody is B. So yeah, we're going to put B there. A non-translatable term. Thank you, Marcy. Marcy's saying that YouTube does not glitch as much as TikTok does. If y'all want to hop over to YouTube, you might have a better outcome with seeing it. Plus, you're getting a direct screenshot of my computer straight to your device instead of looking through a cell phone camera. So this one is asthma, because it's got no prefix or suffix thingies going on. And this acronym is where our cabbage goes, because it's not a simple abbreviation, but it still is sort of an abbreviation, but it's actually called an acronym, which all the acronyms are located in the back of your CPT book on the very back cover. If you haven't checked out that back cover page where they've got a lot of acronyms, check it out. And some of the definitions have a tiny little comma and then some other set of words afterwards. Some of the acronyms have 2 or 3 meanings, and you have to look for the commas, but the print is so tiny you might not notice it. So during your exam, just because an acronym doesn't say the first words you think it is supposed to be sure and look for the commas, because there might be a second definition for the acronym. So it's kind of interesting. Look over that back page. There's also an acronym page in your lab and path section around page 600-ish, maybe around 609, depending on which book you have, which year. But those 2 acronym pages, be sure you know where those are in your book. Because let's put up some of this. And let me switch it for my YouTubers. Here. I'm just reading chat, Only 15 on TikTok. Everybody must be on YouTube. Thumbs up on YouTube. That also helps out. Supporting the content. It's always appreciated. Thank you very much. To my long-termers, what do you think about when you see these answers? Do you already know what the answer is to this question? Good job, Samantha. Good job, Patrice. Yes. So don't forget, anytime you see an integumentary that starts out with a 14, remember we don't add things to it because these are adjacent tissue transfers, what they call ATT. And typically, now I could add it to maybe a cardiac procedure or something else, but nothing in integumentary. But adjacent tissue transfers include your excision, include your flaps, include your grafts, include everything. So if you check out your question and you see the words adjacent tissue transfer, you know right away without looking at a CPT code book, even opening your book, you're going to know right away your answer is going to be A. So check out the bottom. Make sure your question is asking you to code what we think it is. And then skim your question. Don't read it from beginning to end. and see if you find adjacent tissue transfer. If you do, you know that your answer is A. It's always A, because this code and all the codes with it, the 40, the 60, all of them include your excision, they include your flaps. They're just giving you all this stuff to make you think that you have to code extra stuff. It includes your excisions. It includes, is there a flap? Includes everything. Yep, there's the flap. It includes your reconstruction. It includes getting the graft from another place on the person's body and bringing it over, fixing that area that they used, all that stuff. Same thing for this one. Without looking at your question. We only have one answer up here. That is a 14. And then I have two 16s. What have I told you guys about the codes that are, let me see, let me get something that's brighter. The 11 fours versus your 11 16. What's your differences with these two right here? The 14 is in a different location than this one. This one's your ATT. This is your adjacent tissue transfer. And if that's in our question, we know our answer's A. But what if it was 16? It would say what? India, if your screen is blurry, my dear, what you're going to do is you're going to click right down here at the bottom of your screen, about right in this area. When you do click on it, it's going to give you a pop-up window that's going to say auto. If you change that to 720 or 1080p, it will make your screen not fuzzy anymore. Let me make sure too, while I'm at it here, I'm on the wrong one. Go to this one and let me make sure. This might echo for just a second because I'm on our current live as I pop it up. Let me move it to the web browser. Oh, y'all still can't see it. Never mind. Okay. Make sure mine is transmitting in the right quality. Switch that up to 1080. Maybe that'll help. Okay, go back here. There we go. You're welcome, Indy. So if our question happens to have 114, it's benign. If it's 116, then we're cancerous, malignancy. So just knowing those two things is super handy dandy to know for the question. But for now, let's just check our question for the word adjacent tissue transfer, and then we'll know right away which one we were. Read your question from the bottom up. Make sure our last sentence says what we think it's going to say. And look, I run right into adjacent tissue transfer right there. So we know automatically our answer is A. You will have one of these on your exam. So just look for it. You don't have to read these questions. Just know that if it starts out with a 1 and a 4, you're good to go by itself. Super handy dandy. That's just the rationale. Good job, Roselle. That's awesome. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Moz surgeries. I love these. These are some of my favorite. Although I refused to learn them for my CPC exam because it was just too much. I refused to learn this one and E&M because it was just too much. But this one looks like it's going to be easy because our first step in knowing whether the answer to a Moz or Moz question, however you say that, is to find out your location. Number 1 is location. These Moz surgeries start out with the 17s, and they have new guidelines that are different from all the rest of the integumentary section, so they're separate from the rest of the integumentary. And the first thing you got to do is figure out if you are an 11 or a 13. If we look at our 11, it's got lots of body parts, where our 13 is only extremities and the trunk. So it's super small amount of area. It's just the legs, the chest, and the arms. Everything else, the hands, the feet, face, all that stuff, and the genitalia, just tons of stuff, nerves, bones, all kinds of stuff is all with the 11. But our 13 is just here, 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 and here. And that's it. So that's easiest. You can just check your question, look for your body part, and you can get rid of the 11s if you're in the wrong spot. For this question, because I have 3 that are all in the same spot, I'm going to assume we are doing a Moz, and I'm going to get rid of C because it doesn't start out with a 13, and it would be out of whack to do a 60 with it. It just wouldn't happen. So I know that we can get rid of C. It's just our throwaway. The second part to doing our Moz is to find out if we had 2 stages. How many stages did we have? And for this particular question, it looks like it's already answered that for us. And we don't even have to know, because this is for our body location and first stage. If we did a 14, we would have had 2 stages. So we can check our question. Oh, who's that? A new subscriber.
Renee Hodges has become a member.
Oh, nice. Nice, Renee. Thank you so much for subscribing to the YouTube channel. I hope it's super helpful for you. And one tip is, if you do go into my old workshops where there's a ton of them, it would be like an integumentary workshop where it's 65 questions of all integumentary. Start your first video, hit pause when you see the question, try to work it out yourself, figure out what you think the answer is, and then hit play on the video. That's a great way to study for your exam, concentrating on one section of the book at a time. Super helpful, those are, so I hope that helps. So if we did 2 stages, A or D could be our correct answer, but B would not. So let's just check and see if our question had multiple stages, and that just means how many times the patient went back, or the doctor went back to cut things off the person. So I see right here we've got a final stage. Does that mean we did do extra stages? Because they really wouldn't say final stage if it was just only a first stage. So I'm thinking we need to keep our 14. What do you guys think? Do we need our 14? I see second stage. And then I see first stage. Yep. 14 will need to be needed, so we can get rid of B. Now, what's the difference between A and D? D has the 15 added, where A has the 14 down twice. Would we do that? Is that a coding irregularity or something that we would do? If we had multiple stages, if we had 3 stages or 4 stages, we wouldn't do this code twice. We would do this one times. So it would be like times 2 if we did 3 stages, times 3 if we had 4 stages, something like that if we did it, because this has the word each inside the CPT code descriptor. So this is a coding irregularity. So we know by default 15 is correct. Yep. Plus, if you wanted to know whether you needed to add the 15 or not, you only add if one of the stages has a number greater than the number of 5. Our first stage had 3 blocks in it, so that does not qualify for a 15. Our second stage had 6 in it. That 6 is the reason why we do need our 15. We don't add in MOS anything, so never add. If this number had been 4 and this number was 3, then that would not qualify for the 15. We would only code the 13 and the 14 together. I like doing MOS. They're fun. If we got more time, we'll do some more that I can come up with in my head in a minute. When we get through with these questions, I don't think I have too many to do tonight. I was trying to go for one from every section of the book, but I know I didn't make it all the way through the entire book. But this one is going to be musculoskeletal, which is cool. I didn't vet these either, so I'm hoping that these are good and still correct codes. So looking at this, looking for my process of looking for similarities is what I do in just the answers alone. I see that we've got 3 answers that start with 2, and then I've only got 3 answers with the 7. So that makes me want to get rid of A because it's irregular. A lot of times during the exam, they give us usually a couple of answers that are throwaways, and then 2 answers that are super similar, but there's a difference, like a radiology or a modifier or something guideline related that is the difference, and they want to know if we know it. But it looks like we're just getting it down to 3 options here. They want to know, do we know if we can add radiology to this or not? Or if we need to add the code down twice or not? I would assume not, and would assume it's probably a difference between this and this. But the only way we can find out is if we go to this code to see. So let's go to our 27096 to see what's going on. Let me see. I need to go there. And I need to go here. Where's my Vitasource? There we go. There we go. Is this right? All right. I forgot what the code was. Should have wrote the sucker down. Okay. think 27096, is that right? Let's see. I'm going to go to that CPT code. Right up here, let's check out our code descriptor and see what it says. We've got an injection in a joint, and look what it says it has included in it right there. It includes imaging guidance. That's all you need to even answer this question. I bet we don't even need to look at the exam question. Let's go check it out real quick. So if we go back to our Word document, we know we can't add 7,000. So that gets rid of D and it gets rid of B. So without looking at even one word of the question, we know our answer is going to be C. Hey Twinkle, how's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for the 1,000 likes on TikTok and the shares on TikTok and the thumbs up on YouTube. It's much appreciated. Now, if you guys wanted to see the question, but that's a real antiquated way to do it, and it's full of propaganda that's going to try to make you think that you need to code a bunch of extra stuff, and because they went right and left, it's just going to be full of stuff you don't even need to look at. There's your rationale. Let's check out this 3,000 one. Remember, don't look at the question. If you immediately start looking at the question, you're doing it wrong. So we've got 3 of them that are right in a row, real super close together, and then it's a difference between these. What I would probably pick is between these two have the same radiology. So I'd probably go to the 05 and 25 first, but I don't know. They're all going to be super close together. Let's go check out our codes real quick. All right, this one is a biopsy. Just superficial, just right on the surface of the skin. This one is just nothing we're going to have to dig for, right? Our other one is by needle, but it's also superficial. And then our 25 is deep axillary node. So it's going to be on in there somewhere. That's our differences. That's all we need to know. And that's what we're going to search through the exam question to see if we can figure out if we're doing it by needle or deep. Super helpful. Ooh, Lord. Only 5 people on TikTok. Oh. That's good that everybody's seeing a better view. So don't forget to search from the bottom up. Did we go deep? See the word lymph node. See needle. Needle guidance and lymph node with ultrasound. That's crazy. I got Mama Girl on there, I think, and somebody else. Who is that? Top viewers is KME and user 423 on TikTok. I know I haven't gotten any chat in a long while on it. I don't know. I'm sitting here tapping on the screen too. What do you guys think the answer is for this one? We've got some C's and D's. Anybody on TikTok know the answer to this one? Yeah, I don't have to be on both of them on TikTok and YouTube. I was just curious whether it was even working or not. I shipped out some boxes today too, so the person that won the fanny pack never did contact me about their address, but I found them on my website and they had previously purchased something from me. So technically I had their mailing address. I don't know if it's correct or not. So I just mailed it to them. I hope they don't mind. So that went out today. And the only one that's not ever contacted me for their prize was the notebook, the AAPC writable, like moleskin, whatever notebook. So that's the only other thing. I mailed out the computer book, bag thing, the fanny pack, the sweater thing. And I don't have my cups yet from my person. I'm hoping I didn't get taken for the $600. I hopefully will end up with 50 medical coating by Jen cups soon from Starbucks, but we'll see. They were supposed to be sent out on the 15th or something, but it's the 27th, so I'm like, oh gosh. We'll see. Thank you, Mama Girl. I see your stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why it's jumping back and forth. Reboot it and only log on to YouTube? So we do have a list of names too. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, there's attachments. The only person I never did find was Rebecca Kent. LeCount was the last name for the fanny pack, and Shell won the computer bag. Kent is the one that won the notebook, and I haven't gotten a hold of her yet. And I don't think she's bought for me, or if she did, she used somebody else's name or a different name, or, you know, husband's name, and I wasn't sure. So Y'all got bad storms? What do you guys are thinking about this one? C's and D's? Yeah. With my process of elimination, I would keep the B and C because they're closest numerically numbers together because the 25 is so far away. Plus, if you are looking at these just from a number standpoint, one number at a time, the 3s are all the same, the 8s are all the same, the 5s are all the same, and then the 0s are all the same. That 2 makes you get rid of it. So, keeping these two, and then without looking, just because this number in one of my throwaways is the same as one that I'm keeping, then I would pick C as my answer without looking at the question. But ultrasound does go with the 42, and your needle guidance goes with your 05. You don't need the deep for this one. There's your rationale. I know. It depends on the lymph node, right? You have some lymph nodes that are on the surface, just underneath the skin, and then you've got some that are like underneath breast tissue or somewhere else that's super deep that you have to go through something else to get to it. So, just depends. See, never second guess yourself, Cherise. So never, ever, ever, when you're on the exam, if you finish it, don't go back and reread questions unless you have one particular one, you know, off the top of your head you really wanted to go back to. But don't just start randomly looking and checking questions and second guessing yourself, because you will, yeah, just leave it alone. Walk away. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yep, always go with your first hunch. Wonder where MK is. She's probably still working away. So, out of these, which two are we going to keep? Thank you for sending the stars. Which two are we going to keep? I'm a looking on TikTok. Y'all try sharing the live on TikTok and see if that doesn't kick it back out. Yep, we're going to keep B and C just because numerically they're super close. 4s, we got 4s all the way down. We got 2s all the way down. 8s all the way down. And then we got 3 2s. But out of the 1, 5, and 6, the 5 and 6 are the closest. So I would keep these and start at least with looking at these two. See what my differences are. We don't even have to worry about the back side because these codes are different, and whichever one is the correct answer, we're going to pick and move on. Don't pick a correct answer for the first code and then go verify that the second code is the same. You're not going to have time enough for that. And if you do stop to do that with every question, you're not going to end up with enough time. These first codes are different. As long as you pick the correct first code, you've got nothing to worry about. Move on with your day. So let's go see what our differences are. Oof. 4, 2. Let's go. Where's my book? Where's my book? 4, 2, 8, 2, 5, 2, 6, I think it was. Two, 5, and 2, 6. Ooh, all it is a difference of ages. That's all we got to worry about. If they're younger than 12, it's 25. If they're over 12, it's a 26. Be sure and pay close attention to some of the questions that I put on this, on my practice questions that I go over at night too, because there's usually reasons why I pick the codes that are here. So just one of those things to keep in mind here. You probably will get asked a tonsillitis question on your exam. So our kiddo is 25 or 15, I'm sorry. Well, I was thinking 25 because I was thinking about that code. But since they're over 12, we know we're going to keep them at C. And that's all we needed to read out of that question was that one word. That's it to get the correct answer right. Let me go fuss at Travis real quick. Make sure he's where he's supposed to be. Oh, look at you, Lester. You're so sweet. Travis, you know you're not supposed to be in there watching TV. Huh? No. You are suspended from school, mister. You want to come in here and do some work? You don't get to lap around in the lap of luxury when you're suspended from school, my love. Is there any laundry you can do? Don't go to sleep. It ain't bedtime yet. Sorry, Travis is still grounded because he was suspended from school still today. And he thinks he's going to sit out there in the living room and watch TV. No, that ain't how this works. You don't get to go to school, you don't work today, then you don't get to sit around and watch TV. All right. He was eating snacks underneath the teacher's desk. I guess they're not supposed to do that at the age of 14 in junior high. They frown upon that and will suspend you from school for sitting underneath desk. But regardless, he's not going to sit around and watch TV. All right. I like the 2 10s, right? We've got 2 10s. They're all going to be super close too. So if we're under the wrong header, we can move on down. Let's go to our ebook. Yeah. Let's go see what the differences are. Ooh, I like my 96s and my 95s. I love OB. In case you didn't know, this is kind of cool. If by chance you are doing a natural birth of a baby, just so you know, the second and third digits, if they're 94, then that's just a natural birth. They've never had a C-section. It's just, I don't know if I can say that on TikTok, so I'm not going to say it, but it's just a natural birth. They've always had a natural birth. You're doing a 96, then that means it's a combo. We've had a C-section before, we're trying for natural today. We either accomplished the natural or we ended up having another repeat C-section. So that's a combo code. So real handy dandy just to know that difference when you're in these codes. But our codes happen to be all 96s today. We had the 10, the 14, and the 12, I think, today in our question. 14 and 15. Okay. 14 and 15 were our other ones. That's our 14. And I don't even know if we still have a 15 code or not. We probably don't. That one may have been deleted. Who knows? Or it's a 95. There. Let's see. Was I paying attention? Well, they're all 95s. These are the 96s, are all the combos. The 95s are the C-sections. So we need to know if we're combo or not. So that's handy dandy. And then the other ones are just the repeat C-sections. The 9510, 9515, that's where our 15 went. Yeah. So cesarean only. So the two answers that are super close, since technically this one's a 96 and this one's a 95, those two are different, actually. We'd probably pick our C and D because they're only one code apart. Because our A ends up being a 96. So let's check out Mama. Has she ever had a C-section yet? Before prior pregnancy? If she has, we know our answer is A. If this is her first C-section, then we know we're going to be B or C or D. I'm going to check out the bottom of the question, make sure. And again, since every single code is different here, you do not need to worry about your diagnoses. Technically, you don't have to worry about that. Just make sure your CPT code is correct. How was our baby delivered today? Probably C-section, because they're all under C-section. Transverse scalpel. Yep, I did a C-section today. Doesn't say anything about her ever having one before, so I'd get rid of A. Since she's having a C-section, we just need to know, did we do prenatal, post-op care, or anything else along those lines? Because if we did our 14 or 15, 14 is just the cesarean only, or we included the post-op care, 6 weeks checkup afterwards, or if this doctor did all of the prenatal care from beginning to end, it'll be the 10. So 10, the smaller the number, means they did more stuff. The 14 means all they did was the C-section. The 15 means we did the C-section and the post-op care. So I don't see anything in here at all about any post-op care. The last words are talking about placenta, and that's it. So you know they didn't do the post-op care. They didn't do all total OB care either. So all they did was the C-section today, and that's it. So I would pick C. Ooh. Okay, I only got one person on TikTok, so I don't know what the deal is. That is so crazy. Good to see you, Eva. I hope it's helping out. Screen is blurry. Okay, guys, what you gotta do if your screen is blurry. Oh, it's trash can day. Trash can day. If your screen is blurry, you're gonna click this button right here.
ECV started as my college project, and
No, stop. Click this button right here. Let me get down. Let me cut out the volume real quick so she can play her little thing. Skip ads. Right here, you're going to click this button. You're going to click quality, and you're going to change it to 1080p. And that's going to make it a whole lot better for you on the screen. Thank you for subscribing. Let me make sure I get out of that YouTube video so I don't echo. Echo, echo, echo. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with TikTok. It's so strange. I don't know. So share your live now. I've been sharing the live. Don't know. I've been tapping away and sharing. I don't know what I've done. And yeah, my thingy's still there. I don't know. Daily raking. I need 181K diamonds to reach 99. That's funny. It says I've had 609 views during this live and 203 diamonds from 3 gifters. I don't know. So weird. All right, let's get back to our questions. This one is C. Ooh, we got spines. My last workshop this month had so many spines. Man, we did cervical, lumbar, sacral, thoracic spines. I wore myself out. That workshop was almost 5 hours, 4 hours and 40 minutes. We did a lot of these. I don't remember if we did this one or not, but if you haven't seen that one, it's awesome. It's a good workshop. At least I think so. All right, which 2 answers are we going to keep on this one? What do you guys think? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, yep. 6:30 Arizona time zone, and we end at 8:30. And the replays are available for you on YouTube too. So even if you can't stay and watch live, you can watch them later. Yeah, I like the 290s myself too. So for now, we'll get rid of this one and we'll get rid of this one. Now, what's our differences? Because B has the same answer as D. Here, here, and here. We just need to know whether we would ×2 this number or whether we would add radiology or not. Let's go to this 90 code and see if it already includes radiology. That may help. I love it when it's one of those because usually it's pretty easy. And all we have to do is look at our coding books to see without looking at the question. That way we don't get confused with all that propaganda that's in there. Now remember, if I put a code in a practice question during my live, there's probably a good reason for it. So look at this one. It includes, who's that?
Susanna Marwi donated $10 through Super Chat.
Aw, thank you, Suzanne. Can you guess who that voice is? That's Brian from Family Guy. Isn't that funny? This question includes imaging for fluoroscope or CT. So as long as we didn't do an ultrasound, we're good to go with these codes with our question. If we did do an ultrasound, then our code is actually going to end up being a T code in the back and a category 2 code. But we did do fluoroscope. So we're good to go. We're good to go with that D. We don't need to add anything else to it. If we did an ultrasound, it would even be a category 2 code. It starts out with a T40 something, I forget what it is, and it still wouldn't include a radiology code. So it's kind of cool. But yes, D is your answer. Thank you so much, Marcy. You're awesome. Look at the little smiley face. He's so cute. That is awesome. But I remember somebody maybe mentioning this code recently from February. Not that OB code in specifics. Yes, this code was specific for this month. Somebody let me know. And I think I've got something else coming up. Yes, yes, yes. Be sure you know the difference between entropion and extropion, or it's got an EC tropion in it. Knowing those differences is super helpful. I like our 2.4 and 2.1. But the 14 and the 17 are both also only 3 codes away, but these two have the same I modifiers. So that just makes me really want to pick on those two. So let's go see what our differences are. Oops. Delete those. Let's go see what our differences are. Sorry guys, people on YouTube can't see nothing because I keep forgetting to switch the camera view around on them so they can see the question. So I liked, of course, the 21 and the 24. And then, oh man, who's gifting? Somebody's gifting something. Twinkle is giving away a YouTube membership, so if you're in YouTube and you're super chatty, you're fixing to win a free month's membership. Let me see if I can figure out who won. Who won? Stephanie won a free month's membership for YouTube from Twinkle. Thank you so much. That's awesome. It's still Twinkle's birthday month too, guys. So these are the codes that I'm looking to go look up. It's just our 6, 7, 9, 21, and 24. I said that these two were also 3 apart numbers numerically, but because they have different I modifiers, I'm going to ignore them for right now. Let's just go see what the difference is between our 21 and 24. Books. So did we fix it with a suture? Or did we do an extensive treatment, which is going to include, remember to highlight what's inside the parentheses, because that's super important more than anything else, is to highlight this stuff. So I would be looking for these words or just the word suture in our question. Let's check out our question from the bottom up. Do we see anything about sutures or anything that was supposed to be highlighted? We do see deep sutures. We see tarsus, stripping. What previous question? This one was easy because it had no radiology needed to be added to it. Yep, we did the last question. No radiology. How do you win? You would win if you weren't already a member, because you are a member right now. It's hard. You see the little star beside your name, Stephanie? So if you're not a member, oh yeah, if you're not a member, reset for you? Me? Now? Okay. Okay. How's that? Is that better?
I'm trying to stream at the same time. See,
Oh yeah.
I'm totally ruining your stream.
Yeah, my TikTok won't stream either. I've only got 10 more minutes. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were still at the gym.
Can we pay the $80 and get another line?
Right? Right.
Turn on one.
I think we could. We put one account in my name and then one account in Grandma's name, and it's worth it.
We don't need the max. We could even downgrade. If we each have our own, we can downgrade.
We got all these TV streaming too, though.
We need one for all the TVs and computers and shit, and one for you to stream.
One for me to stream. Sorry, guys. We were discussing technical issues on the internet.
It's probably TikTok.
TikTok is really bad. I only got 3 members on TikTok. Y'all, I'm going to end the TikTok live. I've only got 10 more minutes left. Y'all be sure and join the YouTube or watch the replay, please. Sorry, guys. I got 3 people on. Normally I have 50, but they keep saying it was not working anyway.
Now hit reset.
Okay, close, and then we'll hit reset again. Oh, Twinkle's giving away another membership. Did I hit it right?
Oh wait, actually, files,
Files,
settings,
settings.
output,
Mm-hmm.
bitrate 5000.
Uh-huh.
Change it to 3000. Type it.
Oh, God. Okay.
Apply.
Apply.
Okay.
Ote. And now reset. Who else is giving away?
Microphone's over there.
I know, but I have to read it, and I can't read it over here.
What are you reading?
Kelsberg just gave away another subscription to YouTube. Thank you so much. Who's winning? Let's see. I can't see nothing. Hold on. Let me bring up this chat real quick. Hold on. There we go. There you go. I'm bringing up the chat so I can see it, read it. She's won another month's worth of subscription. That's awesome. Twinkle's giving away another one. Who else? Eva. Okay, I only got 10 more minutes worth of questions. I'm sorry, guys. Super chat.
Anvum donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
One's already done her CPC. Hopefully she can do the COC or CPC. See, what's happening is my oldest son, I thought he was at the gym, and we didn't coordinate this very well. He has started streaming on YouTube too with his own content, and I'm totally terrorizing his stream right now, and it's not going through because I had TikTok running and ourself running. So sorry. If you ever wanted to watch him on YouTube, or if you have any gamers in your house, his name on YouTube is John the Viking. If y'all ever wanted to. Thank you, Twinkle. You giving away another subscription. Who is that? COC, you're going to go try to do COC. India won a free month's worth of subscription to YouTube. Yay. But that's my oldest baby. He is, oh my gosh. Kelstar is giving away another subscription. Click on the green banner right there on that YouTube chat. If you click on that green banner with the Christmas gifts, it'll say that you should be able to accept gifts. And everybody that does not have a star by their name, like Maggie, there's just a very few of you guys. Lady Hubs are the only ones that would be able to win normally, because it has to be people that don't already have stars beside them.
Quality backup. File settings. Output.
Just another second, guys.
Bitrate. Since you're the only one streaming.
Oh, I'm sorry. Reset.
You can see down here, if this is green,
The green.
that's good.
Green is good. Okay.
Should be a big bump in quality.
Okay.
And 0 drop frames.
Oh, good.
Really smooth.
Aw.
Really new.
Well, I just told them all to go watch your stream. No. Well, they might have some gamer kids in their families. I don't know. But he just ended his live so I could do live. The ads keep causing me to miss questions. That is a pain. I can turn ads off, I think, for the stream and just have it on the replay. I don't know. I think I can do that for Wednesday. I'm sorry about the ads. Is there a way to watch YouTube without ads? I'm sure there is. They'll want more money for that, won't they? Good gracious. YouTube Premium. Okay, Maggie has hers turned on now. She can receive gifts. Awesome. That's great. Melissa, you're good because you've got the subscription already. So I think you're okay. I don't think you'll be able to win yet. Kim McCroy won that one, Twinkle. Oh, Maggie, so close. Congratulations. Sorry I don't have my clappy stuff on right now because that was on TikTok. Yeah, you need the premium account to turn off ads. What a pain. What a pain. A1C just signed up for her 2 months membership. Congratulations. I just got another ad too. Oh no, Heather. I just got gifted with ads. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Okay, I think there was an option that when I schedule these on YouTube, that I can uncheck something that says not to run them with ads, I think. So I will check into that for Wednesday's stream. Kim has become a member. Yay. So I will see if I can't get rid of the ads for the live stream, of course.
Aquan has become a member.
Of course, when I do the replays, they're going to come with ads just because I like the $42 I get a month for that, I guess. If that. I think it was 23 last month, and then TikTok subscribers, I think, is where I got the 43 is where I got that from. So that was cool. But no sound. Oh no, I got sound, don't I? Oh, let me make sure my wire. Okay, can y'all hear me now? There we go. I think that works. It's blurry. Oh, Lord. So if it's blurry, Benji, we got to go to YouTube. Lord, we going to get ads come up. Yep. There's another ad. Skip the ad. So let me hit pause. Right here, Benji, you're going to click this button. You're going to click quality. You're going to change it up to 1080p or 720, whatever you can do, and that's going to make it a lot clearer for you. Okay. Let's finish up these last questions. And I hope the replay does not have ads over the top of questions for you guys. Have we finished this one yet? The B was it? We didn't even finish that one, but B is the answer for that one. Because of the extensive repair, remember that the other one, the 21 is just stitches, which stitches are here, but the word that was the clue that you needed to pick the upper code, which is the 24, was the stripping of the tarsus, because that is in our CPT code descriptor. If we go to our ebook, where's my data source? Right here, see where it says strip tarsal? Right there. That word that's in the parentheses, they just wrote it differently in the practice exam question. So if you see tarsal or strip, you know you're going to be 24. Be sure and write tarsus and stripping underneath the 24 code. Questions right there, guys. Right there. And get rid of all my scribbles. There you go. Oh, they're on Discord chatting away. Don't forget, don't be reading that question first. We're going to go to those codes first. So let's look. I've got two that are both. I got two that are 52 and two that are 44. So I need to go to both codes, see what my differences are. Kelser is giving away more gifts of memberships. Who is going to win? Is that Twinkle? Is that Twinkle giving away more stuff? Oh my gosh. Who won this time? Michelle Walters. Waiters? Waiters. Congratulations. Yay. We're still live. Yeah, can you guys hear me? Yep. We are. Or at least I'm trying. Let's go check out our codes. $44 and $52. Both are patches. Is it 52? I always forget. It is 52. So 52 is a photo patch. 44 is a patch or application. So let's go check out our question. So are we doing a 44 or a 52? What do you guys think? Yep, we're going to keep the 52s. So we'll get rid of those. And then would we times 3 it or not? Is our differences A or C? A is going to be our answer, right? Yep. Well, since this live has just totally not been doing well, I'm just going to stop it here. And that way I can go back over these questions that you guys missed and look into fixing whatever issues were going on for tonight so that they don't happen again on Wednesday night. We're super close, 10 minutes away from being done anyway. I hope this is helpful, and thank you guys so much for all the super chat help. And if you do get a chance to go check out John's stream or send your kids over that way, that'd be cool. I know he'd love to have the company. But I hope this is helpful. I will be working on the rest of the female reproductive system and getting that posted for the 2023 section notes up in the shop. And if y'all need anything, I will be around, and we will go back over these answers on these last few questions on Wednesday. You're so welcome, Winter Eyes. That was so helpful. I love hanging out and making sure you guys get an upper hand on this exam and get it taken care of and out of the way for sure. Who won? I'm wondering who won. I like hanging out waiting to see.